Hey folks, am I in the right place with Springfield?
Hi, this is Ray Marin. I can see my camera, but nobody else's. I guess I'm in Springfield.
Yeah.
Is anything happening?
I don't know. I just joined.
I think,
All right, so yes, Scott is here. Okay.
I emailed Paul because several other members are actually not. They might be in the other groups right now.
Boy.
We're missing a few folks.
Who is this? What do we know the meeting guest we have on currently? What's that? A member, or is that someone of the public?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Prashant from the Braddock District.
No, we have we have 4 people. We have Scott, yourself, and Ray.
Yeah.
And then we have a meeting guest. I'm not sure who this meeting guest person is. I don't know if you all see this.
I do not see that.
Oh, okay.
No, I see a meeting guest. Yeah, unidentified.
There's an oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else.
Yeah, on mine I just see the pros.
Yeah, if you show the participants, you click on show participants, you'll see a list.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I just texted George. I know Janae will not be here. And then Tim should be here.
And this was, just correct me if I'm wrong, guys. This was about the potential renaming of Springfield due to like
Confusion.
geographic. It has not to do with the other pieces of the criteria. It's more geographic. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. All right, well, we technically do have a quorum if you all want to have a discussion about Springfield District.
Sorry, Denver. I just texted George. Sorry.
Okay, I just did.
Just to remind him if he's going to join or not. We are also missing Tim and then Janae's not. Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, we could definitely begin the conversation. I honestly, I don't have as much background in terms of the rationale why. I do remember Supervisor Harity's comments related to this last week. But other than that, and the discussion of changing districts that might not have relevance, I just don't have as much background. Do you guys have further info on that?
Neither do I.
I'm a total blank slate.
So my understanding is the vast majority of Springfield is not in Springfield, despite, I mean, granted, Supervisor Harity did note West Springfield Police and Post Office, but folks who technically have a Springfield post address are not within the Springfield district, which has raised confusion over the years. And that's all I have.
Are we all done here? Thanks, I can leave.
George, we haven't really even started, so thanks for being here.
What?
George, you made it.
I had to turn off. I had to come back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Mount Vernon one was a little feisty over there.
I mean, like with Springfield, honestly, the only argument is Springfield isn't in Springfield. Right.
It's a region thing, right? Or geographical. Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, does anyone want to share their 2 cents? They care either way, because whatever we say, we can bring back to the community or committee, and then we can probably join other groups if we resolve our issue.
Why don't you start and just everyone go around?
Oh. To me, it brings confusion, and I don't think there's any tie to the Springfield name from what I've heard from the public, just in my personal capacity. So I would recommend it to change. With that being said, and recognizing it probably won't get changed. But for me, it's just being an average citizen, which we are not on this committee. I would say we're just a little nerdy when it comes to this type of stuff. It does bring a lot of confusion.
Yeah, to me, I get confused. Maybe just when I go to Springfield Town Center, growing up in this area, Springfield Mall, right? And beyond that. But I don't know. The way I'm looking at it is the other ones that, they're so obviously more divisive issues, correct, in terms of the criteria. I don't know. I just feel that maybe I need some public outreach on this, and and everything, but just on this, because if this really isn't built up from or bubbling up from the bottom, I don't know. As we did our maps, the 1.0, we all saw how Springfield's land mass is, correct, or that area that's defined Springfield district. So I just need to know more what the people think, and I just don't like looking for issues sometimes if it's not there. I agree with the Denver, in terms of the location or where it's misrepresented, but I can kind of live with that versus the other two groups that we're analyzing.
And this is Ray. Can I ask who it was that proposed that we consider Springfield? I'm pretty new to this whole thing, so I've missed a lot, and pardon my ignorance, but I'm just wondering how it got on the agenda.
Well, I don't want to speak out of turn. I think Jimmy, correct me folks if I'm wrong, because I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot, but my recollection is there was 3 names that were brought up right from the bat, was Lee, Sully, and Springfield from Jimmy Bierman. But please, folks, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey, George, I was trying to recall as well. I for some reason I thought it was Safe who brought it up, but I might be completely wrong on that. It was just, I think it was brought in the context of the criteria, like the question on one of our questions. But I in my notes I just didn't have. There wasn't much back and forth or discussion on that.
Right. So per the minutes, I moved that it be considered for evaluation, and Safe seconded. But that was after much conversation with the criteria point of geographic location and community confusion. So yeah, it was me.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I just honestly I'm not. I mean the other districts, there's obviously been a much more kind of like public. You've seen the public debate about that over the past, particularly intensified over the past few years. For this district, other than I guess the geographic kind of disconnect. I honestly I just don't know much about it, or have not heard much about it. So I think George's point is valid on just getting more kind of local feedback. Who is do you guys, who is the rep for Springfield on our committee?
Janae is.
Janae is. Okay. Okay. All right. And she's not here today, so I mean, she might have. That's why it probably would be good to have if we meet again on Thursday, then we can get some background from her.
Sounds good to me. I personally will not be in attendance for Thursday's meeting, but you all have my 2 cents, so it will not change between now and Thursday.
So what is the process now? Do we just hang around until 8 o'clock and we reconvene in the committee of the whole?
We are reconvening at 7:40. We do have to report out, so I guess it's upon us to figure out what that report will entail. Would it be recommendation for continuing conversations on Thursday with the rep of the district there? And then we can also make a recommendation of public outreach. Yeah.
Yes, I like both suggestions. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. That sounds good.
I agree too.
All right. Well, then in the meantime, we can just kick back for the next 14 minutes, get some water.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the Lee Sully one.
Oh yeah.
Just to hear about the Rajon, I don't know if you're gonna go just to hear about the Ravensworth, if not.
Yeah. So do we just, George,